This is a big deal for me. Nathan Lane is sitting across from me.
Oh, well, it's an honor for me because I so admire what you do here.
Well, thank you very much. Thanks for the support of TCM. And to have you here in the United Palace Theater in Upper Manhattan in Washington Heights, this is one of the great movie palaces in the country. Nathan is here to present a double feature that he selected. We'll have Barbara Stanwyck and Fred McMurray in Billy Wilder's Double Indemnity from 1944, and then we will jump forward exactly 30 years and present Roman Polanski's 1974 film Chinatown with Jack Nicholson, Faye Dunaway, and John Huston. Let's leave Chinatown out of it, but what drew you to Double Indemnity?
Well, it's that combination of things, of Billy Wilder working with Raymond Chandler.
Raymond Chandler, who co-wrote the screenplay.
Yeah, they had a very tempestuous relationship. John Seitz, the DP, the whole film noir vocabulary really seems to be established in this film.
It's not the first film noir, but it may be the definitive one. It may be the one that clicked all the boxes.
Yeah, I thought so. And just the wonderful performances and how surprising they all are.
And McMurray and Stanwyck, they're dynamic together here.
Yeah, you're not expecting Fred McMurray to be so great in that kind of role, but he totally makes it work, and they're great together. You know, the plot is almost incidental to their sparring with one another, with wisecracks. And that's sort of their sexual interplay.
Suppose I let you off with a warning this time.
Suppose it doesn't take.
Suppose I have to whack you over the knuckles.
Suppose I bust out crying and put my head in your shoulder.
Suppose you try putting it on my husband's shoulder.
That tears it.
You would never see this in a movie today. He can't get her off of his mind after the first time they meet. He goes back to work, he can't work. So what does he do to get his mind off this girl? He goes and bowls a few frames. I don't know, man.
Bowling is the antidote for so many things. But yeah, no, I think that, you know, we never see them have sex. There is a moment in his apartment where he's smoking a cigarette on the couch and you think, well, they must have done something.
Something must have happened.
You know,
there.
shown each other their tattoos. Something happened in that apartment.
Yeah.
There are three things. The one thing, the biggest regret of Billy Wilder's career was putting her in that blonde wig, which the head of Paramount said, I hired Barbara Stanwyck and I got George Washington.
Right. Yeah.
He was very upset by that. Billy Wilder also thought it was a mistake, but it was too late to change it, 3 weeks into shooting. And so he always argued that, well, it made her, because she was such a phony, it was appropriate for her character.
Yeah, I don't think anybody looks at that and thinks it's it.
I don't.
My problem is the blonde wig, right? It's
no.
Not.
And then Fred McMurray was wearing his wedding ring throughout the entire picture. Do you know that?
That actually completely escaped me, or if I'd known it, I'd forgotten.
He's wearing his wedding ring and he's not married. And so Billy Wilder had to say, well, he did it because selling insurance, people would like him more if they thought he was married.
That's such a great instant answer, right? As opposed to we screwed up. Right?
His apartment door opens out. Only because it's going to hide her. In that scene.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. None of it matters. When the movie's great, it doesn't matter.
It's Barbara Stanwyck's restraint in this part. She's an enigma, so you get why he's fascinated.
Yeah. So Twitter, whatever it's called now, I responded to a guy who said, oh, I see that TCM is showing a lot of Barbara Stanwyck movies, and, you know, she was no Betty or Joan, but she was really wonderful. Like, she was complimenting her. And I responded very playfully, no anger. I was like, I don't think she takes a backseat to anyone. I'm not knocking the other two, but I think she's the best there was.
Yeah.
And that almost got more reaction than anything I had ever posted on there of people chiming in about these three great actresses.
Anyone who can go from The Lady Eve to this film, to Stella Dallas. I mean,
Ball of Fire, Stella Dallas, Lady Eve.
She's
Double
phenomenal.
Yeah.
And you can't forget Edward G. Robinson. In a way, he's kind of the engine because he keeps coming in and figuring things out.
And you'll see here, he sells being an insurance claims investigator.
An obsessive insurance claims investigator.
He sells it as if it's the most important job any man could ever have, and it's thrill.
And those papers are not just forms and statistics and claims for compensation. They're alive. They're packed with drama, with twisted hopes and crooked dreams.
Easy, man.
Yeah.
Right.
Maybe it's time to go bowling.
You need
Eddie.
You know what you need, Eddie? You need to go bowling. All right, let's watch it, shall we?
Okay.
More with Nathan after the film. Here it is from writer-director Billy Wilder in 1944, co-written by Raymond Chandler, Barbara Stanwyck, Fred McMurray, Edward G. Robinson, Double Indemnity. So every time I see this Double Indemnity, I'm still struck that he decides to shoot her. It's quite cold-hearted because though she has shot him, she is clearly not going to finish the job.
She says it's the first time she's felt something, and which is what stops her apparently. But she'll
Right. I didn't feel
regret
anything for
that.
you until I shot you the first time. Right. That's
It was
then,
what stopped. It was it stopped her from taking another shot at him. Yeah, I think Fred is trying to make up for what's gone on and seeing if he can.
he recognizes that the true
The error of his ways.
yeah, and the true evil that lurks in her. Right.
Oh yeah.
That there was no
Well, once he hears about her carrying on with the
right
young man,
with her stepdaughter's love interest. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a
yeah,
that's a turnoff.
it's a real turnoff.
Yeah, but of course there were a lot of optional endings for this one too. There was one ending that had him not dying. I don't even know if it had him exchanging gunfire with her, but where he goes to the death chamber.
The gas chamber.
Yeah.
There's a picture of
There's a
him
picture
in
of
the
him.
gas chamber, and Edward G. Robinson is outside. He's sort of the father figure to Fred.
Wilder was right. The one they have is the right.
Oh,
is the right
absolutely.
choice. I'm curious about the murder scene. Right, there are a lot of ways that could have been done. Right, Billy Wilder. We wouldn't have seen the actual murder, but we could have seen the beginning of the strangulation. We could have seen the body tense up, but we don't get any of it. We just get
A flailing arm,
a flailing arm, anything. All we get.
his foot hitting her in the head.
A lot of ways they could have gone. A lot of ways, right?
Uh-huh.
But we get one thing. We get Billy Wilder tight on Barbara.
Yeah. The most sexual moment is when off-screen Fred McMurray is strangling her husband, and it's just that shot of her, which it's either relief, delight, and it's a little orgasmic.
Oh, no question.
When he's being killed.
What do you think of that shot, that decision? But there are a lot of choices there. We could have seen the first move of strangulation, right? We could have gotten that. I get that we wouldn't see him probably being choked to death. It wasn't proper in 1944, but we don't get any of it. The whole shot, the whole murder occurs.
Well, it's all about her.
Right, 'cause it's all
She's
about her.
manipulating the whole situation. She doesn't realize she loves him until she realizes, oh, I knew I loved you when I didn't take that second shot to kill you
Right.
at the end of the film. But yes, that's what I've been doing, manipulating you the whole time. So it's all about her machinations, and she realizes part of it is done, but there's still more work to do. And there's just a hint of a smile, and that she's accomplished that through Fred.
Yeah. So you have a new show streaming on Hulu
That is correct, sir.
called Mid-Century Modern. Now, I saw the show, the first article I read about the show indicated that this was the sort of Golden Girls, but with gay men. That's not a pejorative, that you were aware of that.
Yeah, I think there was already a gay Golden Girls. It was called the Golden Girls.
May have been,
But-
that's right. Yeah.
But yes, that's how it was sort of pitched. But it's really, it's about chosen family. It is about a group of friends who are living together. It's from the creators of Will and Grace, David Kahan and Max Muchnick, and Ryan Murphy is an executive producer. And my co-stars are the magnificent Matt Bomer and Nathan Lee Graham and the late, great Linda Lavin.
Linda Lavin, her sudden death caught so many people off guard, and it was very clear in the reaction what she meant to many.
Certainly, she's remembered for Alice, of course, the television show, but she was a beloved figure in the theater. She was just a one-of-a-kind actress who could do comedy or drama, and she, at 87, was still at the top of her game.
All right, Nathan, thank you very much.
Thank you.
This was great, and the best part is you're sticking around for another movie.
Sure.
Coming up, the second half of this Nathan Lane twin bill. It's headed your way. It's Chinatown from 1974, and it is next on Turner Classic Movies.
Next on TCM, Chinatown, then the Strip, and later, the Spanish Main. Get mutinous with TCM tonight.